Up next on Live It Up, we're going to see the mermaids, the famous mermaids. I can't wait. We're backstage right now and we're getting ready, and I might actually get to turn in from my human form into a mermaid. You never know what's happening. Stay tuned for more on Live It Up. With us now is John, and when I called to say that I would love to meet the mermaids, he said yes. How great is that? How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for coming.
Good, good. Now, I asked you how long you had been involved with this park, and you said for quite a while. Can you tell us about your journey?
Yeah, I've been here for about 14 years. I started when the park was private and was part of a team that helped turn it into a state park. So it's been a wonderful journey.
And what do you love most about the mermaids?
God, I think with the mermaids, it's really the rich tradition that they have in regard to Florida tourism. I remember coming here when I was a little boy as a native Floridian and falling in love with the mermaids like every little boy does. And I think what they do is just truly remarkable. So I think it's the rich tradition that they have from a Florida tourism standpoint.
And one of the things I learned is that you do a lot of community service, that you, a very philanthropic group of, almost like a sorority of sirens, right? So tell us about that, how you help others in the community.
We have gone to all children's hospitals and donated mermaids, and we visit them, things like that, parks, go and be mermaids and hang out. But we've done so many different things, it's really hard to pinpoint everything that we've done. But my favorite experience is probably going to the hospitals and seeing the children and giving them mermaid dolls.
One of the things I was talking about with Chelsea backstage is about all the philanthropic things that they do. Mm-hmm. Are you partly responsible for that as well from your department?
Oh, yes, I am. I'm typically the person that will set that up. And I know the impact that these mermaids have. They're role models to a lot of little girls and little boys and even older adults. And they love going to a lot of the children's hospitals. We have a great relationship with All Children's Hospital in Tampa and St. Pete. They do a literacy program called Tail Mail where kids can write their favorite mermaid and they'll respond on a video. So yeah, a lot of these things are a product of myself and other people that have ideas. It's truly a team effort.
What are you doing here today? Are you having a great time? What's fun? What's fun here today?
I saw the mermaid show.
You saw the mermaid show? Wow. Were you scared when the witch came a little bit or no?
I was so afraid.
But what made it better? What made it better?
Ariel came.
Yes, Ariel came, right? And besides watching the mermaid show, what are some of the other highlights of this park?
Well, in addition to the mermaid show, we have a riverboat cruise, a wildlife show, and of course we have Buccaneer Bay, which is Florida's only spring-fed water park.
Sounds like fun. What's your favorite? With us now are Bob and Mary, and we're on the boat cruise. And I asked them if they had ever been here, and you told me, when was the last time you guys were here?
About 40 years ago.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what's changed since then?
Well, I haven't seen the river ride yet,
Okay.
but the mermaids, they're a different group of mermaids, but they're doing a super show, really a super show.
Great. And Mary, where are you from?
We're from Titusville, Florida.
Okay. And have you lived there for a long time?
Been there since 1996. Came from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the Pittsburgh Steelers are.
Well,
And I see that you have a wonderful hat on. Does that represent your service? Are you a veteran?
yes, I spent 29 years in the Air Force. The Air Force was good to me and my family.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah.
I thank you very much for your service. I grew up singing in a patriotic singing group, and I spent my summers growing up from the time I was 12 to the time I was 23 singing at veterans hospitals. So I'm sincere when I thank you very much for all that you've done for us, because I wouldn't be able to be here today without you. Okay, so what do I need to know in terms of this being a mermaid? Because I have to be honest, I know nothing. I don't know. I know that I'll have a tail. Okay, so what are some things that makes a great mermaid? Are there positions or poses?
Kind of. When you get in the water, you always want to try to keep your fingers together, because if you keep your fingers separated and you move, they look broken.
Oh.
So one of the biggest tips is keeping the fingers together.
Okay.
And then we blow kisses. So when you blow a kiss, you just blow out air, and you catch it with your hand, so it follows. You know what I'm saying? And then one of the easier things we do is a sitting pose. We like to call it shins and fins.
Okay.
So when we do that, we bend our knee a little bit, and you want your shins and then your fins, which will be in the water, facing the windows.
And
Just
how do you
like that.
get back up to land?
Just straighten your legs and swim back up.
Okay, swim
you
back
won't
up.
be too far under to where you can't go up. So as soon as you feel like you need air, you just give yourself a little pull and you'll be right up there. You'll have a pee tube that you can hold on to so you can catch your breath because there's nothing really to hold on to when you're up at surface.
Okay.
So blowing kisses and sitting poses, that's what we call them.
Okay.
Those are pretty easy methods.
Got it. Okay, and fingers
Fingers
together.
together, yeah.
Thumbs are okay to be out, or thumbs in too?
Either or,
Like
really.
thumbs.
As
We
long
need
as
to
they're
get
not,
thumbs.
like,
Okay, because then they'll look broken.
Then they'll look broken.
Okay. With us now is Prince James, a real prince. How are you?
Doing good. Just been waiting to jump back in the water. I've been dry for about 2 weeks, and I got back in for the first time yesterday. So pretty excited to get back in there.
So I guess do you have gills? Like, let me see. Wait, he has gills. Okay, so is that what happens? So like your gills get a little dried out when you haven't been in the water and you gotta kind of get refreshed?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
What do you love most about being a prince?
Being in the water, just being going in the water and seeing the view. I mean, it's a little blurry. It's like if you were to need glasses, but you don't have your glasses on. But yeah, just swimming around, seeing the fishes and the turtles. It's very mystical being in there, so I enjoy it a lot.
He can't breathe. He is not at the sea like us. Why, he will surely die.
I'm very excited. It's time to pick out a tail. Okay, so you have a lot of wonderful colors here, and I am wearing this color green, bright green. So maybe blue or green or not red. No, because we'll save that for the Rockettes, okay? But what do you suggest?
I suggest the teal. The teal looks really good underwater and it's really shiny,
That is
so
great.
it always
Like
looks fun.
iridescent to you. With me now is Mermaid Chelsea. Yay, we all love her. And she's going to perform some type of magic ritual. I'm not sure what it is. I think it involves singing, but it also has a magic snap. So on the count of 3, I'm ready. Okay, I'm thinking good thoughts.
Okay, good
1, 2, 3. Wow.
Crazy how it works,
That is crazy how it works. So you just took a swim around, and now you're going to take me with you.
Yep. Now I'm gonna throw you in the water and get a little chilly.
All right. That's it today. I became a mermaid. Well, we've had a lot of fun at Weeki Springs. I got to be a mermaid. We got to go on a riverboat cruise. We even got to go on the Tranquility Trail. We think it's a destination that you might like. Check them out online.